Hi, welcome to Yoga with Natalie Marie. Today we are going to be doing yoga flow. So once you've gotten your mat, let's begin. Today we are going to begin at the top of the mat in mountain pose. This is my second time going through the sequence, so I'm sorry if I fumble at any point. But once you get to the top of the mat, you can bring your feet flush together or have them hip width apart. Draw your shoulders back, lift the chest, close the eyes, and take a few slow, deep breaths here before we begin. After those breaths, lift the arms up and fold forward. Hang here for a moment, feeling the blood rush to your head. And on your next inhale, lift up halfway. On your next exhale, fold forward again. Come back up to mountain with the arms lifted. Fold forward. Lift up halfway. Fold forward once again. Plant the palms on the mat. And step or hop back to plank. In plank, we're going to do some toe taps. So lift the right leg, tap it on the mat, lift it back up. Repeat this 10 more times. After that 10th time, lift the left foot and do 10 times on this side. Lower onto your knees, sink your buttocks onto your heels, child's pose. Stay here for 4 breaths, allowing your body to relax into the mat. Rise up into tabletop. Lift the right leg and the left arm. Hold here for a breath or two. And then curl them both into the belly, touching the elbow to the knee. Extend and curl again. Repeat this movement 5 more times. Release both the arm and the leg. Lift the left leg now and the right arm. And begin to curl and extend. Doing this movement 5 times again. release, and lower slowly down onto your belly. Press the palms into the mat. Begin to lift the chin and the chest, coming up into cobra pose. If you want to, you can go into upward facing dog, lower back down, curl the toes under, push back up to plank, downward facing dog, bend the knees, and step or hop back into your forward fold. Lift up halfway, fold again, come back up into mountain pose with the arms lifted, and then fold, lift up halfway, plant the palms on the ground, and step or hop back to plank. Lower down onto your belly, lift up into cobra, curl the toes under, and press your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. On the exhale, lift the right leg to the sky, bend the knee, bring it into center, and plant it in between your palms. Low lunge. Plant the left hand and start twisting over to the right, lifting the right arm to the sky. Plant the right arm and roll up into high lunge. If you're sweating here, it's okay. I'm sweating too. Pivot to the foot, coming into warrior one. 2 breaths here. Then fold over the leg, plant the palms, and step back into your plank. Lower down to your belly, lift up to cobra, and then downward facing dog. Raise the left leg to the sky, bend the knee, bring it through center, plant it in between the palms, and like before, we're going to go into low lunge with a twist. Bring the left arm back beside the foot, and however you can, come up into your high lunge. Pivot the back foot into a 45-degree angle, warrior one. Fold again, plant the palms, plank. In plank, we're going to go in, we're going to do mountain climbers. You can just bring one knee at a time. You can go as slow as you want, or you can speed it up. Whatever feels best for you. Five more seconds. Come back into your plank. Release the legs to the ground. Bring them together. Sink your buttocks onto your heels. Allow your head to fall into the mat. Child's pose. Come back up. Curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. Bend it. Bring it through center. Plant it in between your palms. Rise up. High lunge. And then warrior two. Take 2 breaths here. Swivel your back foot so that it's facing the front. Bring your fingertips right beside your front foot. Lift the back leg. You can stay here, or you can go into your version of warrior three. Bring the fingertips to the ground. Step the left foot back, and then the right foot. We're gonna go into Cobra one last time. And downward facing dog for one last time. Bring the left leg up, bend the knee, center in between the palms, rise up, high lunge, warrior two, swivel the back foot, bring the fingertips to the ground, raise the right leg, Again, you can stay here, or you can come into your version of warrior three. After your next breath, bring the right foot beside your left. Rise up into mountain. Take 2 breaths here. Fold again. Come onto your butt any way you can. Lower down to your back. And bring your hands behind, not beside, behind your head. This is our last stressful exercise for today. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Bring your legs to tabletop. And begin to do bicycle at your own pace. Five more. Release the arms and the legs. Hug your knees up to your chest. Rock a little back and forth here. Once you feel satisfied with that, extend the legs all the way out. Shavasana. You can have your hands resting on your belly here or right beside you. Maybe smile because, hey, you're done. You got through it. This was a bit of a challenging yoga flow, but that's what I wanted to try to do, and I hope you don't hate me for it. Bring the palms to your forehead. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, whisper, Namaste.